Greetings. Man, y'all are doing an amazing job speaking it right into existence. So it would seem got some celebrity involvement. I mean, when you say celebrity involvement, I mean, who are you talking about? I mean, we already know that it's Loki and Freya earth magic of some sort. And I mean, it's time for y'all to use your intuition and your wits about you. It's just what it is. What do we know for certain? The light triggers their demons. Seems the Earth Angel knows too much, and that's exposing a whole network. So I can't worry about a whole network of people that I just don't care about. You guys, glad you're here. It's very, very simple. What you want for the divine light is what you want for yourself. Simple enough. It's not that hard to figure out. Me, I'm naturally a negative feminine. I put an end to shit. So that's what it is. Pranic breathing in the white light. Well, so I don't believe in pranic breathing. I got to see it to believe it. What are you looking at right now? That's what it is. I don't care what technique you use. When it comes to QHHT, it has to be done in person. Great. It's like a defense attorney. If you cannot afford a QHHT practitioner, an intern will be provided for you, because then you'll be a guinea pig that, they have to do 25 free sessions before they can charge. So that's what it is. I don't give a shit what you do. I would say at this point, with natural disasters and tarot readers confirming it, pray to the light. That's what it is. Send negative energy, you're going to get negative energy back. Pray for the light, fucking pray. It's a magic mirror. What you put into the mirror comes back to you, and I don't care. I'm protected from it either way, so I don't care. I'm going to continue to get better. They use death magic on an earth angel. Yeah, and I used it to heal myself, and I have to heal from that shit every day. Right? You've got readers talking about root workers are all in their feelers because they can't believe this motherfucker's not real, and it's just what it is. I'll go with that. So I put in the comments imagine the INFJ stare. So I'm listening to Tarot with her. They're mirroring the moment. They told me that they were going to try to poison me over some dumb shit. I drank it right in front of them. I go for shot value. That's what it is, right? And you've still got readers talking about the shit. So, but I mean, you're telling thousands of people that celebrities are now caught up in whatever. That's what it is. That's of no concern of mine. Reiki's omnipotent, omnipresent, and available everywhere. It can only be used for positive healing purposes. I'm going to continue doing what I love, which is tarot. And it's what it is. You've got plenty of videos. The thing is, learn a white light breathing technique. I don't give a shit which one you use. Use one. Don't worry about it. It's limited by your imagination. Fucking open your mind. Use your imagination. Simple enough. Keep in mind the law of karma, the law of giving and receiving. These people that have harvested my energy are now getting a severe backlash. Great, I'm protected from that shit. Simple enough. Bloop. Calling my energy back that I did not give consent. I don't give consent for the energy to be used for negative purposes. Plain and simple. Did they try to weaponize love? Looks that way. When they do that, cool, you let them. That is a them problem. You, on the other side of this screen, that is still a you problem. However, yeah, what you put out comes back to you. Simple enough. Right? Me arguing with a professional half-wit that poisons you guys is not my fucking cup of tea with 5-star reviews. What is my ulterior motive? Get reviews from those professionals. Thank you for the 5-star reviews. Simple enough. Now, here we are, and I knew that the higher self would be spoon-fed. You can't get all of the information in a 30, 45-minute, or a 1-hour tarot reading. Okay, great. That's what it is. So while I'm looking for the other crystalline aura earth angels, focus on a white light breathing exercise and have some fun. Understand the law of karma. What you put out comes back on you. I just got through listening to her. She's talking about a root. That's the third reader that I've heard talking about their best root worker is all in their feelers. Okay, great. No weapon formed against me shall prosper. Do I abuse that? I have. That's what it is. I like to think of Pentecostal Kentucky serpent handlers. They shake snakes and shit and drink strychnine because they take the words, they take the Bible as literal. No weapon formed against us shall prosper. Right? And if somebody doesn't make it, they just didn't have faith. That's what it is. We'll never figure this shit out. I mean, you got to think, my hand motions, when you see me spinning my Merkaba, I have that on a screen in two realms of consciousness at the same time. Plain and simple. Eric Pepin at Higher Balance, he opens up a portal and jumps through it to make his shield. I don't have to do all that shit. I've practiced and worked it like a muscle long enough in meditation, and I really don't care what other people do. It's limited by your imagination. It doesn't matter what you do. Right? You can listen to Neville Goddard talking about the kingdom of God is within. Great. If you're dealing with a left brain person, they have no kingdom within. Your own imagination. That's what it is. I agree with all of that. I use it. I can't not agree with it. I use the techniques. That's what it is. I guess even though everything Pisces touches turns to gold, I had to pray over these cards for you, huh? Since I'm pumping Reiki out like flames out of my hand. God got us all that is, angels, archangels, ascended masters, the divine white light. This would be a clear and infinite channel for your wisdom at this time for myself, as well as those I do readings for. Namaste. That's what it is. I mean, when I hear an Aries Venus reading earlier talking about people getting paranormal experiences and whatever they put out has gone back on them, and they've got these attachments or whatever demons my light triggers, and then poof, I get a neighborhood. Not 2 hours later, I get a report from the neighborhood ring cam squad. I think we heard a boom and the lights are flickering and weird shit's happening. That's just what it is. I do believe they've been talking about a community under judgment, and you can't tell me that what they put out isn't coming back to them. They hold a witch's ball every fucking month. I'm telling you, that market that got shut down, I put it in my community page, just death scroll down, right? Talking about, the people that ran it were shitty people. Okay, cool. So you can't tell me getting a hold of a voodoo doll or something that they're not going to do sinister shit with it. That's what it is. Hurt people hurt people. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. So, right? She said, Pisces, they're learning the hard way, not to mess or try to take your destiny. That's what it is. My destiny is your destiny. There shouldn't anybody be destiny swapping. If you're not on your path, you're on someone else's. Simple enough. It's not that hard to figure out. It's not that hard to figure out that Pisces has lived every sign on the zodiac. Cool. So they targeted Pisces. Great. Me too. Why wouldn't I? They're the most spiritual. They've lived every sign on the zodiac. They're slow learners. Favorite thing Dolores Cannon said, an old soul's nothing more than a slow learner. That's what it is. However, are some of us a little different? Yes, very much so. And them using my past life energy against me, thank you, Spirit, was the dumbest thing they could have ever done. So my QHHT session involved wispy people. Some star seed. You get potato digging lives, and then every once in a while you get that one that's just out of this world. It is. It's out of this world. Mine was out of your dimension. Wasn't even in worldly dimensions. Right? And Pisces, pay attention to your dreams. Yes, I can remember being in a situation to where I was talking in my sleep. When I woke up, I was surrounded by people making every excuse in the world. However, reality fucking they talk about, okay, cool. So there's a Pisces out there that's a glitch in the matrix. Great. Where are you? I'm looking for those glitches in the matrix. I'm not going to fuck around and find out. That's the fuck around and find out, Pisces. I want to know where you're at. I ain't fucking around and finding out. That's what it is. Right. And I mean, it's going to cause jealousy and envy and da-da-da-da-da. These readers are telling you that it takes both sides of the brain. Okay, that's the introverted intuitives, the most misunderstood personality types of the MBTI. So if you know that, and if you know that the fool's journey is going to attract a bunch of narcissists that want to abuse empaths because that's what they do, great. You're attracting the dark and the light at the same time. The light's over here fucking being quiet, looking at all the dark comments that come in. Or they're brave enough to join in. It's what it is. I don't care what anyone else does. That's the problem. That's the problem is I let people do whatever the fuck they do. And they want to get mad at me for it later. You want to eat a baby on an island? Okay, cool. Then lose the list? That's your prerogative. That's your destiny. Thank you, Spirit. That's what it is. However, when I hear readers talking about war angels and Pisces ancestors bringing karma to these people, and then 2 hours later I get lights flickering and they're hearing booms, and that's what it is. It's all in your head. They wanted the Earth Angel to think that the attacks were all in their head. It's all in your head. It's just what it is. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. Who would have ever thought, thank you, Spirit, that people would be so fucking jealous of healing? And it's what it is. I mean, for readers to be talking about that we know too much to bring down an entire network, well, then that means they're not telling the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth, so help them God. And I've been there. So it's what it is. All truths are half truths. There's always your version, their version, and the truth. Right? When I hear a reader say it takes just as much energy to work with the system designed to make you fail as it does to work against the system designed to make you fail, that immediately tells me to break the fuck out of the system. Either way, you're going to fail. What the fuck? We didn't come to Earth to be failures. However, yeah, targeting the sun and then getting pissed off because you got caught harvesting the energy is what it is. I'm calling my energy back. When you hit play on this video, cool. Understand the law of giving and receiving. I'm giving you omnipotent, omnipresent, available everywhere light. Use it for positive benefits for yourself and grow. Simple enough. White light breathing exercises, learn to see energy in the air. Right? And the whole point of learning to see energy in the air is closing your eyes and imagining white light, 360 degrees, coming in until your third eye lights up white. And then you can see energy in the air. That's someone else's class. I can teach you to do it. However, that's not what we're talking about right now. Right? If I'm going to call my energy back and I've got all this extra energy coming and I know that what they put out goes back on them, cool. You're going to have to expect people to, and then you have to, That's what it is. It's a two-way street. It's a blessing and a curse. That's what it is. However, they're more than welcome to hit stop at any time if they can't fucking be positive, because I am by far the most negative one. Simple enough. A negative and a positive is jumper cables. Oh, let there be light. However, no, she's absolutely right, Pisces. When I hear Pisces can't be giving these people second chances, okay, great. Then that means I'm going to target Pisces. Pisces, there's just no second chances for these people. It's what it is. We have to worry about ourselves, Pisces. Thank you, Spirit. People from the past are going to be coming back because they picked the wrong side, Pisces. The light triggers demons, so they picked the demon side, Pisces. Okay, cool. That's their lesson to learn this lifetime. There's no second chances. I fully agree with that reader. That's what it is. So if I know Pisces can't give second chances to other people, cool, I'm just going to focus on Pisces. What destiny did they try to take from you, Pisces? They tried to take Pisces' destiny? Well, that's dumb. Great. So you've got a wild card or a glitch in the Pisces matrix. INFJ uses both sides of their brain simultaneously, split right down the middle. So when I hear that reader say they tried to use a twin flame journey against the Pisces, cool, that's the fucking Capricorn devil and the Pisces Leo rising Archangel. Like, I give a shit what the devil does. I found 6 of them for you, Pisces. Take your pick. Take your pick, Pisces. Take your pick of the devils that are running around all of the collective, worried about the light that they no longer have access to. Can't do second chances, Pisces. I like taking advice from women, Pisces. And the Pisces reader said, no more second chances, Pisces. They targeted you, Pisces. Cool, so I am too. Know thyself true. Oh. Do you have a wild card? Fuck yeah, I'm Dexter Deckhead. That's what it is. The love, the light, and the truth. What will destroy someone's reality quicker than anything? The truth. The truth hurts? Oh, okay, cool. So I'm gonna charge you extra for that. I'm gonna charge you extra for the pain. Thank you for the donations. Find your own techniques. Do whatever you do. Just do something. Do something. Number 1, pray to the light. Whatever affirmations you have, whatever you need to do. If we've got natural disasters happening on this planet because of people that did not give a shit who they hurt, great. And you got to take care of yourself, Pisces. You've got readers talking about celebrities falling, Pisces, right after I made a video about it, Pisces. It's just what it is, Pisces. And I don't give a shit who you are. If Pisces has lived every sign on the zodiac, cool, then Pisces is all of you and can embody every sign on the zodiac at the same time. If the INFJ is the rarest of the MBTI types, cool, I targeted the underdog. Simple enough. So, the underdog wins. Fucking Pisces comes in fucking 12th in the zodiacs. That's what it is. You got to keep in mind, and it's not hard to understand what happened, Pisces. The energy that they used last time that didn't work this time means there was a last time, Pisces, and we had to learn from that. Okay, great. Now they don't have spiritual protection and they tried that shit again. You've got readers talking about these people being possessed, Pisces. That means exorcisms, Pisces, and I can't do anything about that. That's what it is. No second chances, Pisces. I can't let them come back. They have to go. If I'm their last resort, I'll be on a resort. It's just what it is, Pisces. It's their karmic lessons to learn. I'm not going back into another karmic cycle with people that are going to do the same thing next lifetime. Thank you, Pisces. This is what it is. This is just how I feel. You're more than welcome to change my mind, but fucking when I see results, when I see that you have come into divine union on your own and you're not a karmic energy anymore, cool, then I'll have to eat my words. And that's what I want to do. I want to eat my words. Right? I don't want to do the work for you. God protects the fool. I'm not going to be a fool and do the work for you. Even though I'm protected, I don't give a shit. That's what it is. So sorry. They don't even know how to resurrect an Archangel, Pisces. That's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. Even one of the readers said they're not even worried about the cash anymore. Now they want to know, what are you? I'm universal life force energy, Pisces. I am the light. That's what it is. My near-death experience was a ball of light going into an etheric cord. So you tell me. It's what it is. Thank you, Spirit. Reiki is in my birth chart. Okay, cool. So it's what it is. You tell me. Everybody knows so damn much they can't figure anything out, yet not one person has asked. Thank you, Spirit. They would have asked about my QHHT session. I'd have told them about it. We'll never figure that shit out. It was in another dimension, Pisces. How do you put another dimension into fucking words? Wispy people, Pisces, is the best I could come up with. Wow, look at me. I'm a wispy person. That's the fucking best I can come up with, Pisces. That's That's what it is. Now you've got people summoning jinn and all kinds of weird etheric energy situations going on. That's what it is. If I know that Aries, Mercury, Venus is the morning star energy, cool. A morning star is a stick with a chain and a ball with spikes on it. You got readers talking about a cosmic wrecking ball, talking about God's secret weapon. Okay, great. What is God's secret weapon? God loves you. Okay, great. So if you put out positive energy, you get positive energy back. You put out negative energy. SpaghettiOs. It's what it is. And if I know for a fact all they want to do is see me step out of character, well, then that means I have to make fun of their natural disasters. I don't guess I have to, but it's what it is. I'm not going to let it get me down. Not my fucking natural disasters. Let's do some Stranger Things, shall we? And that's just what it is, Pisces. Hearing all of that energy in the cards, Pisces, about the crystalline white aura. Okay, great. Where are these diamond auras, Pisces? Where are the crown activations, Pisces? Everybody's unique. Everybody's a little different. Everybody is the same. That's what it is. Energy is energy, positive or negative. You have to balance out. You have to balance out the positive and the negative. That's what I couldn't figure out. I'm like, okay, so they're trying to use a divine union, making people look outside of themselves for a tuning fork vibrational match, when the whole point is to come into union with the divine light. Make it make sense. Why the fuck would you look outside of yourself to get closer to God? Oh, the ascension path. Oh, okay. So we have to balance out. We have to balance out our masculine and our feminine energies, and then watch our ask and receive be infallible. Vengeance is mine, saith the Lord. Cool. That means if God is giving them the wrath, that's between them and God. That has absolutely nothing to do with me. That is Dr. Manhattan from The Watchmen. We've come into union with the divine, with God force energy, whatever. In the beginning, there was the word God, Om, the primordial Om. Okay, great. So if you've got that energy in the movies with the fucking glowing guy, that's what it is. That's the first thing he says. He says, I don't know anything about God, but I know that I'm nothing like him. No, we came here to be infinite, immortal, spiritual beings having a human experience. It doesn't matter who goes and gets a QHHT session. If they get through into subnomalistic state, they tap into the higher self that knows everything about everyone. That's what it is. I got into QHHT to prove Dolores Cannon wrong, because why not? I'm known for fucking proving teachers wrong. That's what it is. I get off on it. I enjoy that shit. That's how you learn. If you agree with everything you fucking hear, you already know it all. Nobody likes a know-it-all. I don't give a shit what they like. That's what it is. So, out of thousands of sessions, now, when I hear something about a client coming in that's got entity attachment, their view on that is whatever their view is. Okay, great. You activate your astral sight, you can see what they have to see it to believe it. That's what it is. And they've asked plenty of questions. Okay, great. Do you think anyone from Antoine LaVey's, satanic church ever went to get closer to God in a QHHT session? Do you think any of those people ever gave a shit about coming in to a quantum healing hypnosis technique session that's been going on since the 60s to find out about their past lives? Hell no. They depend on what? The opposition. That's what it is. And when I hear that they have went and paid for ancient Egyptian baneful magic summoning the jinn, the fuck? That's using my past life Egyptian energy against me from another fucking dimension. Okay, great. We'll never figure that shit out. It's not in this dimension. I'd love to figure it out. I'd love for someone to bring me the truth. What is the focus on the situation, Spirit? Fucking the moon. What's hidden behind the moon? Hey, how about that? How about that twin Gemini moon glow? What's hidden behind the moon? Jupiter. That's what it is. Right? The moon represents secrets. Okay, great. So when I look at this card, look at how about that Walking Dead energy that's in all across the tarot community. Right? It looks like their dying lights are all in the back with, the moon shining through. When you listen to Scott Morgan's channel on INFJ, the Consciously Unconscious Human, he talks about the miracle awakening of the inner light of the INFJ. Okay, cool. I enhanced that shit with Reiki. Oh yeah, a lot of two-faced people. Fuck yeah, there's tons of two-faced people. Right? Me being a Gemini moon, okay, great. So I know that I'm just as much I'm going to attract just as much dark as I am light. Flip it over, because I've been saying this is the light over here. It doesn't matter. So if I tell you don't fuck with my 5-star reviews, and I tell you that I'm negative, I'm doing something positive for other people, they tell you not to be a people pleaser. All healing is self-healing. Cool, you have to heal yourself. I don't give a shit how you do it. And I don't have to be nice about it. Simple enough. I can't care for people more than they care for themselves. And if my light's triggering demons, that's obviously going to lead. It's the pathway to hell is paved with good intentions? Yes, I agree, tarot reader. That's helping trigger demons. All healing is self-healing. That's their problem. Right? What is the issue now? Well, we're looking for light. We're looking for the light beings that are triggering those demons. And if we can't find any of those, well, then it looks like we're just going to a planet full of demons, isn't it, Pisces? That's what it is. The 10 of spokes, completion. What are the intentions? Complete. That's what it is. 10 represents finale, finito, completion. I've said that over and over again. Right? With all that copycat energy, everybody wants the fucking crown, but yet they won't do the work to activate the other side of the brain. At QHHT, that is the main thing we have to do, is get Mr. Stupid. Dolores Cannon calls it Mr. Stupid. Male or female, you have the left side of the brain in the way. The logical side of the mind. Our entire technique is revolved around moving around that. So, what do we need to be aware of? Ooh. Yeah, fucking 4 corners of protection. What do we need to be aware of? Every reader on the planet is talking about them trying to take Pisces spiritual protection, trying to use moon magic to harvest Pisces light in groups. We have groups back there using moon magic to harvest Pisces light. That's what it is. What is my concern with that? Well, from a feminine aspect, if that affects a Pisces moon cycle, I just heard a reader say something about fertility problems going on with people. Okay, great. Well, if they're doing moon magic that affects your moon cycle or your flow, the fuck? Over what? Over a healer's life? Do you want me to not say something about it? I don't give a fuck what the truth is. Figure it out. What do we need to remember? I have fucking daughters. I'm the dad that don't give a shit. I'll go in and buy tampons for everyone. I like that shit. Shock value. I like shock value. Not fucking. I'm gonna leave the bad dad jokes alone. 7 of strands. Yeah. Weren't we talking about fucking the power of 3 being flipped upside down in this situation? I use the power of 3 as well, mind, body, and soul. Come into union with the divine, tell God what you want, and then tell the angels. Tell the angels what you want and sit back and watch the magic happen. Okay, thank you, Dolores Cannon, for that quote alone. Right? You've been around since the 60s. People translate your books into hundreds of different languages. It's 117 countries since the 60s, making hundreds of practitioners every day. Do I agree with everything within QHHT? No, because there is a dark side that they're not familiar with. There is an occult side that I hope they're not familiar with it. I've listened to them talk. They don't believe in some of the paranormal things that I know paranormal INFJ go through. And I've had clients coming to me over gin, trying to talk to, they're not going to know anything about gin possession. I've never heard anything about it. They do say that those lower vibrational fear-based energies aren't going to make it to the new earth. Great. So if that shit is rising up from the ground, water holds energy. You can bless water. Look at all the studies, all the experiments that have been done on changing the molecular structure of water. Okay, great. What kind of energy do fossil fuels hold? You think they hold some dark energy? You think they do? You think they hold fucking dinosaurs, velociraptor energy? Ah! Terrible lizard energy? That's what it is. That's what it is. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, the two of dice. Look at them. Oh, they're looking at the map now. They're looking at that duality aspect of things. So, I mean, that's the thing. Trying to prove Dolores wrong just because she said it. Don't believe anything that I say. Think for yourself. And I do. Thank you, Dolores. I appreciate everything I have learned from you. I appreciate everything you have taught. Everything you said is playing out before our eyes. What is the problem that I have with that? You're not going to get anyone from Antoine LaVey's experience going to that death experience. We've already talked about that. Oh, God, I was so wrong. Cool. Could you imagine him in a QHHT bed? Now, we get people burned at the stake for being healers. We get people burned for being witches. We get drownings. Every way that you can possibly imagine being unalived. Great. So do you see anybody that worships anything other than the higher self, the creator consciousness, the super consciousness, the Christ consciousness? It doesn't care what you call it. Do you see anyone from those underground private groups, secret societies, whatnot, going to Dolores Canyon to get in touch with their higher self for a past life regression? No, they have their own occult means of doing whatever. That's what it is, right? And when I hear a reader say, Dorothy summoned a djinn, okay, great. I went to find an artist named Dorothy. She exhibited every symptom of what these readers are telling you. So I hope it's not her. Pisces, God will show you. She only said one fucking name, and I know that reader does not know her. I do. What did I experience? In the fucking bathroom. That's what it is. And it's, I mean, there's a difference between schizophrenics losing touch with reality and someone feeding the demon that my light triggers. You got readers talking about these people need an exorcism? I fully agree. We talked about that. That's why I got the hell out of there. They don't want to hear that shit. They want to tell me that I'm crazy when I'm listening to what the readers are saying about them. You play it in front of them. What's the first thing? That doesn't resonate with me. But it doesn't. You can't fucking accept the truth. The only thing you know how to do is to gaslight. Oh my God. And you know that they're fucking understanding exactly what's being said to them. But the only thing they can do is deny it. Oh, that just doesn't resonate. That's what I hear. I hear it all the fucking time. Right? And then what is the end result? That shit resonated with them the entire time. They just couldn't admit it. They make memes about the INFJ being a human lie detector. That's what it is. And if you've got them running around in other countries paying for spiritual work like these readers are talking about, and natural disasters coming from it, it's not too hard for me to go look up natural disasters in Italy based on a Hyoka Italian witch. And what? Fucking Italy, Greece, all that shit's underwater. Well, looks like the readers were right once again. The moon for our focus card. In the upright position. Are you being distracted by unnamed apprehensions? I heard the devil was trying to bind an earth angel. Is that true? Or feeling like people are keeping information from you. Oh, did they block communication with the Earth Angel? Did they? Did they? Because they can't admit the truth. It's what it is. These readings probably don't resonate with them. No. They resonate with Lizard Man Island and shit like that. They resonate with a list that just disappeared. That's what they resonate with. On the 4th of July, in an Earth Angel's crystalline aura, be going out to thousands of women. Thank you for the beautiful 5-star reviews. 11 experienced this uncertainty when she began to search for her family, instinctively knowing there was more to the story and unable to move forward in Hawkins until she had answers. I love it when they say that, because Hawkins is like right down the road. Hawkins, Texas, it is. It's right down the road. Just what it is. A lot of shit goes on in Hawkins. I can remember at one time a billionaire from that area was all wrapped up. We don't believe it unless we see it on the news. A billionaire was all wrapped up in the news with Clarence Thomas. It's just what it is. And wouldn't you know, my business and family were tied to that shit. The moon represents unfinished business, gaining closure and dispelling the anxieties that can hold you back. 10 of Spokes. The 10 of Spokes. For our intentions card in the upright. Not everyone that's a skater can ride the skateboard. How many times have I said that? This card is the party at its best. Like the wheels that are attached to, the 10 of Spokes symbolize a full circle, completion, and wholeness. Your relationships are in a wonderful place, holding you in a sphere of love. Aww, holding you in a sphere of love. Look how dark that Joker is with that divine light shining by. The funniest thing I've seen in a while is two guys doing it, and I hope to hell they were just playing with each other. I hope to hell they were just kidding each other. However, he's like, the moon gets its light from the sun. What do you mean? You're making him explain how no, because we see the moon when it's dark. How does it get its light from the sun? Bah! Right, and then you have a Pisces sun, Gemini moon. We already did the 10 of Spokes. No, we didn't. I'm still reading that. This card, let's just start over. This card is the party at its best. Like the wheels they are attached to, the 10 of Spokes symbolizes a full circle, completion and wholeness. Your relationships are in a wonderful place, holding you in a sphere of love. When this card appears, it's asking you to reflect gratefully on what you have. Tell the people in your life how much they mean to you, showering them with time and attention. There's plenty of videos. Me going off because they wanted me to go off. Cool. Their energy shouldn't be in here. Obviously, their energy is just we're we're highly sensitive people. Okay. However, learn white light breathing exercises. Cool. So now you got all this white light to heal with. That's what it is. All healing is self-healing. These people have no one to blame except themselves. Where did we run into issues? Baneful magic. Using that shit against my business was the dumbest thing they could have ever possibly done. I had paranormal shit happening. I have clients that have paranormal shit happening to them now. Right? I can't sit here and listen to a client and not fully agree with them and not be able to say, yeah, I had the same shit going on. Now you got tarot readers talking about voodoo against the Earth Angel. You've got tarot readers talking about them traveling country to country. They're calling them out by signs. And then I go and look up that individual, see what their sign is. And wouldn't you know, they have visited that fucking country. 4 of Scoops. The 4 of Scoops. Now you've got celebrities all running around in the back because they picked the Earth Angel and fucked around and found out and blah, 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 blah. Cool. That's what it is. That is a them problem. All right. Am I bitter? No, I learned a great lesson. What they tried last time didn't work this time. Cool. When I hear a reader say that, that means that they tried something before and it just didn't work this time. So I have no problems getting arrested at the same time as INFJ Pocahontas, going through the exact same thing that she was going through for speaking about the exact same subject on my other channel that now brings 5-star clients into me with their fucking kid locked up. What INFJ Pocahontas went through, I have a 5-star client whose daughter is in jail right now, just like INFJ Pocahontas, and you know what? I've been there. What do we need to be aware of in the upside down position? The 4 of Scoops. Saving money and developing financial literacy are both important, but at a certain point, stockpiling will evolve into greed. Oh, do we have greedy goblins out there around the Earth Angel's energy? Cool, call your energy back. Have you been pressuring yourself to earn more, save more, spend less? Are you prioritizing finances over friends and family? Time is the most finite of our resources, and it may be time to consider how you're spending it. Sweet. Do we still have that energy in the cards that's been going on for months of them trying to sacrifice or unalive an Earth Angel over cash and prizes? How did that work out for them? How did that work? Oh, it went back on them? That's what they're saying. They're saying all that shit went back on them. So that's what it is. I can't do anything about that. The 7 of Strands in the upside down position. Do you think they were using the power of 3? Isn't that what y'all were saying? 3 to 5 individuals and a shit ton of celebrities. That's what it is. I mean, once you tell me that Devil Capricorn energy was involved, cool. I found 6 of them for you. What fucking more can I do for you? 7 of Strands in the upside down position. Some opponents are here to make you stronger, and you'll do well to remember that. It can be so frustrating to pour yourself into a project only to feel shot down when others question it. But it's important to examine their motivations. Right now, people have your best interests at heart, but you may be assuming the worst. Try to be open-minded and release the investment in feeling attacked. That's what it is, and that's the thing. If they're changing alliances because they're starting to see that they were on the wrong side and the light triggers demons, cool, then that means no second chances. They have their own demons to worry about. We're looking for people that aren't triggered by demons. That's what it is. And I don't feel attacked. I'm sure they do. And that's the energy. They projected energy out on a Merkaba shield, and the shit went right back on them. It's called Reiki for calling your energy back and returning what belongs to others. It's a normal meditation. You can't tell me that my normal meditation is sending their unalive magic back to them. Unbelievable. 2 of Dice in the upright position. And that's the whole point of all the Pisces readings, is standing in the upright. Okay, great. So until I find that healer, that business owner, that birth chart comparison of a masculine and feminine Empress energy, masculine, feminine energy, 2 sides of the brain, that matches the Temperance Angel or Sagittarius in Neptune, as mine does, knowing that Neptune rules Pisces Sun, hi, that's me, or a Leo rising Saturn, the boss of fucking Life Path 8, House of Death lessons. Yeah, I had a reader. They can't figure out if you're the Temperance Angel or the Angel of Death. When you come into union with Universal Life Force energy, why would you pick one or the other? God is everything. Archangel Michael? Fucking that's an angel of death. He'd slayed the dragon. 2 of dice. Your emotions are on high alert, making you extra sensitive to any misunderstandings. This can also mean that you aren't thinking clearly and are more susceptible to making rash decisions. Before you do anything drastic, sit out a few turns and return to the game with a clear head. So, that's what it is. Large groups of like-minded people can change reality just like that. You have a large group of like-minded people that wanted to end your reality just like that. They fucked around and found out that a healer protected by the Most High, as I channel Reiki where I left my chokre symbol on the higher consciousness when I transcended consciousness with the Buddha, which is a class that's readily available with a teacher that I disagreed with. Fucking, it's what it is. I understand wholeheartedly that the teacher takes on the karma of the student. When I see these individuals that are about to get a massive ass load of karma from their students, I exit the class immediately. Fucking and wish them the best. I hope to hell that teacher doesn't earn all the karma that those students are going to cause. Running a class on activating people's kundalini when every yoga instructor will tell you, along with Alan Watts, and a kundalini activation into the mystical experience is one of the most dangerous things in the world. Alan Watts, the mystical experience, one of the most dangerous things in the world. What did I do? I judged that shit. Judge not, lest ye be judged. I went through it. What happened? My vibration raised. The INFJ mystic had the mystical experience. What happened? Camp Mystic in Texas fucking flooded. I get earthquakes named after a stepdaughter from 20 years ago on Mother's Day. You get the same reader that just gave me all the information I'm sharing with you right now. Pisces, Toxic X, has the devil working through him. Fuck, you think it's the one that wouldn't get the exorcism from a jinn possession that another reader called out? So that's 2 readers right there. If 2 shall see, so shall it be. And at that point, it's between them and it has nothing to do with me. So we'll end that right there. That's what it is. It's always darkest before the dawn. Cool. Are we focusing on the darkness or the dawn? Me, it's very simple. I'm all over fucking Google. You can see Divine Street right there or Dawn Street right there. I'm right in the middle of Divine and Dawn. It's just what it is. Can't make this shit up any better if I fucking tried. It's what it is, right? You're using a Pleiadian Masters Light Merkaba for your soul's journey. Okay, great. That's a Pleiadian gray. Excuse me, Mr. Gemini Love. Pardon me, Mr. Gemini Love. Do you happen to have any gray Mufon? Look at that. That's beautiful. That's what it is. Sweet. Yeah, and when you notice me doing that shit, that's my own private. I get the best of both worlds. I get people trying to get me to fucking promote their shit, and then I get my own shit that I'm not going to promote. So either way, it's a two-edged sword. It's nobody's business. Pisces, your privacy is your protection. Cool. Well, and rejection is God's protection or redirection. So that's the thing. Now we're stuck at the crossroads of not allowing light-triggered demons that are learning their karmic lessons to come back in and fuck anything else up. Because, oh God, we're on the wrong side. Oh no, yes, you are, and you will stay there. We're going this way. If I can't fucking find anyone there, it's like I'm in the middle ascending where everyone else should be. I don't care where they're at. And then what do you get? You get the one person who's playing dumb, causing drama in everyone's lifetime. Don't use the word should. Yeah, shoulda, woulda, coulda. That's what it is. It's just what it is. Not concerned with any of that shit. That's what it is. I mean, they chose money over love. Cool. We chose the divine over humans. That's what it is. And I mean, did I have an advantage to any of this? Yes. My first past life regression, the Order of the Dragon. Right? And I can't blame anyone for not reading through that shit. I didn't read through it either. I didn't have to. I already knew the story of fucking Dracula in love, the ancient twin flame story. Vlad the Impaler, an enlightened, illuminated being, took Romania, just like Shiva, just like Jesus, just like Mirtha, just like Krishna, took Romania to the ends of victory with his crown. Fucking created the force of the Impaler, beheaded people. You know what? I'm an artist. Let's make this artistic forest that will break the enemy down emotionally, mentally, and physically, but they'll be so sick by the time they make it to my castle, they won't want to fight. That's what the force of the Impaled is. Right? And then meets the love of his life, and goes by many names. What, Mira? Or fucking, it's what it is. It's a fucking vampire story, for one. An ancient one at that. That these energy vampires use to fucking creatively fool you or logically screw you out of counseling money when the twin flame journey is within. Okay, great. What is the wild card to that? Not everyone uses both sides of their brain at the same time. That's an INFJ thing. 1 to 2% of the human population, only occurring 0.04% in males, that increases statistically the more people take the fucking MBTI test. Right. Was I wrong about that? Absolutely. I found a Taurus. She was an INTJ, the fucking mastermind. Thank you for that. Right? What is the problem? Narcissistic as fuck. That's what it is. Better than everyone else. Me, I am everyone else. The INFJ is a mirror. That's what it is. Right? I judge the energy. The energy is positive or negative. Simple enough. I don't give a fuck what anyone does. You can't have, oh my God, the reptilian hybrids are so negative. Best advice and the coolest fucking healing I ever got was from a reptilian shaman and the red-headed green-eyed demon that's in all of y'all's cards. You're talking about a young lady who did everything she could to fool people with fucking positive. Yeah, did good things for people, but had a fucking evil on her that she couldn't shake. Cool, that's past life shit. That falls right into Hinduism. And y'all are talking about Nephilim blood. Okay, cool. RH negative bloodline. Right? When I hear that in the Lizard People documentary about the seraphim representing serpent, okay, cool. So what is the Kundalini snakes coiling up the spinal cord? That is your caduceus. Cool, that's an angelic symbol. That's what it is. Universal life force energy doesn't fucking judge. Energy is energy. I've had readers. I've used readers when I was in Austin that told me Ra is on foot in Texas chasing demons. Well, that sounds like a Pisces sun connection. Then you've got Loki and Freya Earth magic. Okay, cool. That leads me right to fucking Loki of Dogma. Wasn't that your Matt Damon? Matt Damon. Right? And then you fucking follow Loki. Cool. That's the Avengers. We already had a reader talking about Asgard energy from the Pleiades. Cool. Aries, Mercury, Venus in the cards today. All right, that's the fucking mask. That's unmasking the divine being hidden in plain sight. Right? And she's talking about celebrities harvesting the energy off of the sun. Okay, great. Now that is my question. How many did they target? That's what it is. If they targeted you, I am too. That's what it is. I think you should know. Especially if it's affecting women's fucking moon cycles. Holy shit. And if I'm calling my energy back and it's going to affect some people, I'm going to let you know now. That's my energy. I did not give anyone. You've got readers talking about me calling my energy back is going to make people sick as a fucking 5-star healer. Well, that can't be good. And I'm not responsible for that. That's what it is. So, right, let's hope that reader is absolutely wrong. Simple enough. Namaste. And Reiki's omnipotent, omnipresent, available everywhere. When I hear a reader say that, and then I also hear a reader say that these people are going to be forced to heal. Okay, great. All healing is self-healing. What is the problem with that? They're not going to invest in themselves. They're not going to invest the time. Their average human attention span by Google Analytics is 8 seconds. They can't pay attention long enough to keep up with their fucking car keys, much less sit in meditation. That's what it is. You talk about monks in a monastery, they sit there for like 12, 13, 14, 20 hours, who knows? And then you hear a gong, and they get up and run to the bathroom, use the bathroom as fast as possible, and they come back in meditation. That's what it is. And then do amazing supernatural shit with their bodies. That's what it is. You're talking about past life monks. Okay, great. We've had hundreds of past lives. How many times were we a fucking monk? How many times were we the master and the servant and the master and the servant and the master and the servant? I get that shit. I've had clients come in. That's why I can't deny what I'm seeing before me and not match that shit to my own sessions, be it in this dimension and or otherwise. So everybody have a beautiful Sunday. Namaste.